Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez, and I am doing my Facebook Live again. It is Thursday, 7 p.m. and as promised, here is me live. I'm going to be showing how to do 2 cards for babies. And anyway, I wanted to show, I think everyone have been seeing my YouTube videos, but I wanted to show, so this week I really focus on the color suite. And so these are the cards that I showed during the during this week, and so I have been having a lot of fun. I think I mainly use the what is this called, the dies, and I feel like they were really cool. But anyhow, out of this suite, there's also design series paper, and there's also these glimmer dots. And so I was playing with it, and since I had everything out, I decided that I wanted to use also the design series paper out of this collection. If you haven't really seen it, there are 4 main colors, and one thing that I really wanted to make sure you all see is that it has like 3 different designs of the paper in 4 different colors. And so I wanted to make sure I use also the design series paper out of that. And so you can see this is one of the samples, and it's not really using the stamps or anything other than the paper. So anyhow, so for this time I want to use I just find out again 2 more ladies are pregnant, and I want to make sure I send them a card for that. So I'm gonna be using, let me just put this aside for a second. I'm going to be using the design series paper, but really I'm going to be taking this stamp set, which is the Moon Baby, and I have used this one in a couple of my videos already, but I feel like this is just perfect for any baby, seriously. And the other set that I'm going to be using is this one, because I want to use the Congrats. This one comes also with coordinating dies, and this one is the Sunshine Wishes dies, and they have this one says Congrats, and I'm gonna be putting here so happy for you, because I know both of the ladies that are pregnant are really excited about that. So definitely want to make sure I send them something. So I've not really done these cards, so it's only an idea in my head, so bear with me. As usual, I'm always trying to design, so let me know if you feel like I need to be changing things. The cool thing about the Facebook Live is that you can interact with me. So anyway, so the one thing I'm going to just start doing is folding my basic black cardstock, and as usual this is 5.5 by 8.5, so I'm just folding it in half. This is going to go inside. Since it is black, I figure I need to have some kind of a card base. And so I just want to make sure. Hello Lucy, how are you? And so I'm sure I'm going to be writing something inside. That's the reason why I'm putting this white cardstock. And this one is 4 by 5 1/4. For the front, I want to use, let me just see. For the front, I'm going to use this design series paper, because for one, I already know it's a baby girl. So let's just do that. And this one is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Sorry, no. 4.5, sorry. And then this one is going to be 3.5 by 4 3/4. So that's the measurements on this one. And so those are going to go together. I've already die cut the Congrats out of the that I already show you. And let me see, where is my paper now? Oh. Okay, and I'm going to be doing these little critters. I love the critters, as you have heard me in the past. So let's just see. And so anyhow, like usual, I'm using the, what is this, watercolor paper, which is thicker, And I'm using the archival because I'm going to be watercoloring this. So let me just use this. And as usual, on this paper, you have to press firmly. You cannot rock it, but you have to press it firmly because it's not as smooth as the Whisper White. So for you to have a really crisp image, you need to make sure you have to stamp firmly. That's what I'm trying to say here. Anyhow, I'm going to be cutting this, which I already did, so you don't have to be watching me on that. So anyway, I already cut those little guys here, so you don't have to be, but I hand cut them with the snip, so you just have to go around the lines. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to use all of them or just a few of them. So in my head, I want to be putting these guys here. So before I color them, and I want to put here the So Happy For You. So let's just do that right away before, so that I can play and see if I really want all of them or just a few. So for that part, I'm using scraps from the same design series paper. And this one is just 1/4 inch. And Fabi's. Thank you so much, Fabi. So I'm gonna be putting these So Happy For You. Okay. Oof. Okay. I always worry when it is those, and of course I'm live, so everything has to go a little bit better than on the other ones. Anyway, so let's just cut here. Okay. I'm glad you're liking it, Brandon. I love these critters. And I think they're gonna go either here or here. Probably here. Probably. And again, this is how I'm always. I've almost never had the cars made, so. Or, oh, you know what? You know what? This might be even a nicer idea. What if I have it this way? Okay, this one I know is gonna go this way. And I think I like it better. Where's my little saying? I lost it here. So maybe I put it this way. Oh, I think I like it even better. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, and maybe I'll put a little critter here. Yes. And maybe one more here. So maybe I'm just going to be doing two. Maybe these two and I make them in gray. How about that? Yeah, I think I like that better. We'll see. We'll see if I need to do more. So anyway, so I'm going to be using Smoky Slate. And as usual, I'm just going to be putting the ink here on the lid and using the aqua painter. And where is my little piece of, yeah, here. You've seen this one. So I'm just pushing water through the barrel and taking a little bit of the ink. I think it's too much water, but anyway. And so, let me just see. Yeah. So I'm just going to be, and maybe I should have painted it before. We'll see. Then cutting it. I just didn't want to spend all the time cutting it because I know watercoloring always takes a little bit more of time, so I didn't want everyone just getting bored watching me cutting, you know. So anyway, so let's just see. And as usual, I almost run out of ideas of what to talk about when I am coloring because I'm always focusing. Isn't that crazy? I think I'm getting better at talking and painting. I think this has gotten a little bit better. Okay, and let's just do a little bit of this one too. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this one, not too much, and maybe, well, I don't know. Also a little bit of gray here, and less in his face because I don't want it to be that dark. Okay, and its feet too. And then I want to put cheeks. I feel like they look really happy when they have cheeks. So this is Fruit Leaf Flamingo. And so I'm just going to put a little bit. Oh, this is too. I think it was way too much. You have to do even less. So let me just put a little bit more of the gray. Because I don't want pink. So a little bit less. There we go. And then its cheeks. Oh, the same thing. I think these are too pink. There we go. Probably a little bit more on the one ear since. There we go. And then also a little bit of the cheeks on this one. There we go. So it has cheeks. I like the cheeks on them. Thank you, Lucy. So anyway, so here is the little guy, the little bunny, and this one. I hope you can see them. I probably will end up putting some of the Wink of a Stella, because you know me, I like to put some sort of bling. So let's just put some in its body. And I won't put anything on the bunny, I don't know. Anyway, so let's just start assembling everything, and I think this one will go here. So let's just put some. So, okay, now I'm going to be cutting this section. Alright, and let's just put here. And again, I always use the, what is this? Fast fuse. I really feel like it's a strong adhesive. And let's just put, I know, right? The cheeks always makes the, coloring the cheeks always makes the personality of the little critters. I feel like they really need the cheeks. So anyway, so let's just start putting the, what is this? The glue, the fine tape glue pen? No, yeah, pink. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how these things are called anymore. You can tell I'm kind of nervous. I'm not really good at doing the live because I feel like I can mess it up. I guess I can fix it, but still, it's just a little bit I don't know. It's just different when you are filming on YouTube, or for YouTube actually. It's a little bit different because you know you can always stop and redo it if anything goes really that bad. And I feel like in this one you really can't. It is what it is. So I'm always a little bit too nervous on those things. So anyhow, so we'll deal with all the little issues. Okay, so and on this one I'm just trying. Thank you, Randy. And so okay, so there we go. So let's just put it here. Yeah, so like that. All right. And as you can see, I'm always lining up this way, so I don't know what it is. I could have done it this way, but to me it's just easier. If I line up this area, then I know it's better that way. So another one of those things that I do without really noticing. And let's just do the inside and the same thing here. I always line up from the sides. Alright, so here it is. And I'm going to be putting this one here and this one here. Yes, I like that. So what do you think? Do you like it? And I'm going to be putting the mini dimensionals. And if you can see, this one was already a used scrap that I have. This watercolor paper comes with like 5 or 6 of them. So do not waste it. If you have more, do not waste it. Always use the other side. So like in this case, I didn't use this one, so I'm using it for this. Do never really waste your paper. I feel like, especially that, what is this called? The watercolor paper comes with really few. I mean, it's awesome paper, but really I think it comes with, what, 5 of them. And you can see the size. So do not waste any of these. Alright, so then let's just use the same thing goes for the dimensionals. Do not waste the borders. I've seen in other events that people think, oh yeah, they're gone, and they throw it. No, the whole thing it has adhesive, so just use it. Do not waste it. You can still use it, so anyway. Alright, so here it is. And voila. This is the first card. And again, it's going to be 2 for babies. So this is the first one I had in mind. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. The next one is going to be in blue. I don't know what is the... I have another friend that it's also pregnant, and on her I don't know what it is. I think it's too new of a news still, so they don't know yet. So I wanted to do it also. So anyway, this one I've used the layering ovals, and on that one the same thing goes. I'm going to be using the watercolor paper, and I'm going to be using, and I already did that because I didn't know how much time I was going to have, but this one is with this little baby that has the little umbrella. So the same thing, I'm just going to show it. I'm just going to do it in the front so that if anything I can use it. Like I said, I don't like wasting the watercolor because we don't get that many paper on that one, so I feel like I don't like wasting it. So anyway, but I didn't want to also be pulling the Big Shot. And so like I said, I always use archival on the watercolor because I'm going to be using water. And I'm just going to press firmly so that I can have... Oh yeah, the same goes for full paper. Do not waste it. You're absolutely right. We only have 1. No, I think it's 2 sheets of paper. So no, do not waste it. I'm always saving it. So anyway, so press firmly. Do not rock it, and then you'll have a really crisp image. So this one I've already pre-cut. As you can see, is the same. And so now I can use the other side. But anyway, this one I already pre-cut with the ovals. And again, if you don't know which ones I'm talking about, is this one. And what I typically do when I am doing, maybe I can just show that one, because like I start going with the frame and start seeing which one kind of captures them the most. If I want a lot more or less, I just go that way and then run it through. And once I have that one, then I start going with picking and choosing on this side, like which one will go. I know this one is the one that I've used, so I'll just go that way. So okay, this is about as much of what I want. There was also this one, but I think this one was too small. If you see, it's like you don't see anything on that one. So that's how I start figuring out, because I know someone else have asked me, well, how do you know which one goes up? Really just play with them. So anyway, so that's for that. And again, it all depends on how much of a border you want to have around your image, so you can really pick and choose whatever you like on those. So for this one, I'm gonna have it this way, and on this one I want the same thing. So happy for you. I just don't know yet how this one is gonna... Yeah, I think it's gonna be this way, either that or here. I'm still trying to figure out. Like I said, I'm always have an idea in my head, but I almost never know exactly how it's gonna look. That's kind of that's how my brain works, I guess. So let's just see. And where's the? I'm just gonna go already and put this one, since I know it's gonna go inside. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one too already. I know I'm breaking my own rules because I'm always saying do not glue anything until the very end. Oh, you know what? I already know I messed it up, because how about that white? Well, we'll see. I knew I shouldn't do it, but anyway. Alright, so this one is going to go this way. And let me just see. So we probably need to, you know what? I probably want to have this one kind of blue as well. And so one tip here is I did stamp this one on a post-it. I don't know if you've seen this post-it, but they have the whole, like the whole thing has glue, the whole thing. So I've already stamped it here, the same image, and I already cut it. Okay, so this is gonna give me like a little mask, so that I can color like the sky, because this one is too white. That's what I was thinking. So again, I did the cutting beforehand, and I'm gonna be using Soft Sky for this one. Oh, you like the cracker pattern on the other? Yeah, I know, right? I mean, you always have that conflict on the design series paper. You don't know which one to use sometimes, really, because it's beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna be just going a little bit off and then going around it. And I don't think I ever done this with watercolor, so we'll see what happens once I put the... I probably should have done it the other way. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'm just using Soft Sky, and because I figure like this little baby is kind of falling or something, or flying, I should say. Not falling. She's really bad falling. So I'm just putting a little bit of that, and I got these post-its at Staples, and they have like a whole, I'm gonna show you, like I bought this years ago, and you can tell I've not used that many, right? I mean, you can tell it has what, like 3, 6, 12, and I still have 10, so I don't use it so much. And I started using them before we had the magnetic. Like, hola Cynthia. And before I had the magnetic platform, because I was always using them to make sure the dies didn't move. But now that we have the magnetic, I don't really use them for that as much. But when you're doing the masking, it's better. And you can tell everything has the blue except for the little baby and the umbrella. So, and for this one, I'm going to be using the powder pink for its face and its hands. Same thing with watercoloring. Yeah. Let me know if you don't find them. I can mail you a pack or two through the mail. Seriously, I mean, it's been years. So if you don't find them, let me know, Lucy. I can mail it to you. I hope you find them. I mean, I would assume they're still available. Like I said, it's a couple of years, but I would assume they're still available on the stores. But anyway, if you don't find them, let me know, and I can share the ones that I have, because clearly I don't use as many, and I think having 10 is way too many too, so I don't mind sharing. Alright, so like you see, I'm only doing the face, and I feel like it also needs some cheeks. And I'm gonna try to do really little on this one. Yeah, just a little bit of the cheeks too. Alright. And I'm not really sure you can see it on the phone. Here it is. But it has a little bit of the cheeks too. It's really light. And here is my dilemma. I've not figured out yet what the color of the pajamas. I'm thinking we should probably put green because the blue and the green looks nice. So I'll probably go with that. And then also for his hair, I'll probably go with soft suede. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And you know what? I probably need to do more of the hair because I don't think it's going to be too much. You know, little babies doesn't have that much of hair. So I'll probably do more. And then cover it with a little bit of the brown. Okay. And as usual, clean in between colors. That way you make sure you don't pull the color. Oh yeah, I think this will look nice in the green. Green and blue is one of my favorite combinations, and especially wild wasabi. I like that one. I feel like it is a very warm green, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. What do you think? It looks nice, right? With the little pajamas. And again, we don't know if it is a girl or a boy, so I feel like green is also kind of neutral. So I'm just putting more of that, and I'm just gonna do also the umbrella this color too. I'm not gonna try to do something different. At one point also I was thinking about doing the soul saffron. You know, in Mexico we have this thing that I don't know, at least in my family, I think it's also all Mexico, but when you have a baby and you go to the hospital to have your baby, usually you want to bring him in something in jello. You know, they said it's good luck for the baby or good health. So I remember when I was when I had Oliver, I was very concerned because I was not finding almost anything jello at the time for Oliver. So I was kind of panicking because, you know, they always say you need to take them outside the hospital in jellos. I don't know if it's the same here. I don't think so, since I couldn't really find much of the jello, but that's something that that we do in Mexico. So now let's just put a little bit, and this one you can see is really dark, so you want to make sure you use not the, just a little bit, because you don't want, you know, babies have like fuzzy hair, not really like dark or such a dark, or less, I don't know, some of them really have it, you know, usually the babies have like fuzzy hair, and so you want to make sure you have just a little light shade of the brown, and there we go, and then just do a little bit of that. Do not do so much outside because, again, you have color in your paper, so you could potentially be picking it up. Right now, I don't think it's a concern since I'm using brown, but the subsuade. But if you were using lighter colors, you probably want to make sure you don't really go so much outside the lines. So here it is, and it also has little chicks. And I'm going to be putting Wink Vistella on the umbrella, and I'll show it. Oh my goodness, it looks gorgeous. I love the Wink of Stella. So let's just do that. Alright. Hope you're liking it. And here it is. Oh, did you see that? That shimmery look. Oh my goodness, I love Wink of Stella. You all know that. Alright, so I think that this will be now it for that section. So now let's just, where's the dimensional? What did I do with the dimensional? Oh, it's here. So let me just put it here. Okay. Aw, glad you're liking it. I'm always worried about, okay, what if I do something they don't really like it? You know, I don't know. There's always all these things in your head. Okay, so let's just put this one here. And let's put it on the trash can. Okay. And here it is. So now I'm going to be stamping the same saying, so happy for you. And I'm using the basic black again. And, alright, so happy for you. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of very at the bottom. Let me see if I can do it again. It's kind of hard doing it with the phone in your face. Let's see if this one is better. Okay, I think this one is better. It's not so much in the bag. Let me see what I do here. Okay. And so now here's where we need to start thinking. So probably I put this one here. Like so. I think I like it this way. Okay, so yeah, you're right, Lucy. I should follow my own advices, right? What do you think? You like it that way? Or what if I do congrats on the top? Oh my goodness. And this one here. I don't know, maybe here. Maybe I like it there. I'm still... We're so happy for you. Like so, and then do this one here. No, I don't like it there. I think like those two needs to get together. Probably like so. Oh my goodness, decisions. Now I'm overthinking. Ugh. Yeah. Probably here. Let's just leave it here. I think I like it that way. So let's just put this one. And you know what? I kind of smeared it already. So let's try again. This section. I smeared it actually. At least I know where I'm going to be putting it. Okay. I'm going to let it dry for a second while I'm gluing everything else. Since this one seems like... So we say we're going to put it here. I'm going to put this one here. Okay. So let's just put this one here. Okay. So let's just do, again, the what is this again? The fine tip glue pen. I call it pen. I don't think it's a pen, but anyway. Alright. Oh, and by the way, aren't you excited that tomorrow we launch the new Stampin' Up catalog for the holiday? So next next Thursday I'll be sharing with you the new catalog. And by the way, I enter into a swap with other demonstrators, and so I think that maybe not for next week but the following I might already have all the swaps. I have like 60 cards or something coming, so I'm very excited. I want to see, because it's only with the new catalog, so I want to see what ideas I get out of that swap, you know. I'm always excited about that part. So let's just see. I'll probably just share swaps and one quick card depending. I'm trying to do this for 30 minutes. I think I'm already past the 30 minutes in this one, but we're almost done. But yeah, definitely I want to see what the other ladies are doing with the mini holiday. It's always good to get ideas from other people. Get inspired and you get more creative. All right, so let's just do that. So I'm going to be putting it right now here, just so I can glue it. Okay. And I'm going to be putting some of the fast fuse. Congrats. Oh, no. Here. And we're going to then glue this one. Okay. This one is going to go here. And I'm going to be just, since this one is already popped out with the dimensionals, I'm just going to put, oh, what am I doing here? Okay, here. And here is this one. So these were the cards for today. I hope, as usual, let's try to close this one before anything else happens, because I don't want to forget again. So here is the cards for today. Hope you like them. I share in the, when I put this one on YouTube, and even on the comments, I'll put a link to all the products that I use in case someone wants to purchase them and recreate them. Also, the last day to use the hostess code from last time is today. This is the end of the month. So this is the hostess code to use for the August. And if you use it today, I guess, I'll send the what is this? The paper to recreate those two cards as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I'm so glad you are enjoying it, and we'll see you soon, okay? And again, I put information about my mailing list because I'm also sending free tutorials through the email. I don't know if you've seen those cards. Let me just show you real quick. I think it's this, yeah. So one of them is this, which is similar to the one that I did last time. The other one is this one, and I'm focusing so much on that tutorial for the on the watercoloring. Then what about this little guy, huh? So anyway, there is a tutorial on how to make all of them through my email. So if you want to get the tutorial to make those, do go into oh, it's not this one. There's another one with the bird. Let me see, what is it? Oh, it's here. The last one is this one. And I love this color combination. I really do. So anyway, so if you want to get the tutorials, join my mailing list. I'll put also a link on this one just in case you don't know about that. And let me show you another one. I don't think I've shared this one before. So again, blue and green is one of my favorite combinations. So this is with the Quirky Creators. I tried to do something like that. And so again, if you go into the mailing list, I'll definitely everyone who joins gets this tutorial sent on their mailbox. And again, the one suite for the color suite that I got challenged this week, as you heard me over and over on the YouTube, was these are the cards that I made. And so again, if there's anything that you want me to be giving it a try, if I have the set, I will. So do let me know what you want me to use in future videos, and I'll try. If I have the suite, I'll try to do it right away. So these are the ones, and let me see. This is the one I didn't share. I actually was doing a video for that one, and it got all messed up. I think I ran out of batteries, and so I couldn't finish. So anyhow, this was going to be a 4-card using that one, and I just couldn't do it because the video thing failed on me. So anyway, so that's all for today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. And again, if there's anything you want me to show you, let me know. I'll give it a try, and I'll do my best. Okay, thank you. Bye. Have a good night.